to follow Mum and Dad into the garden to smell the flowers and chew the grass. In fact, the biggest adventure I ever had was the time I hid under the house, because squeezing into small places is fun, right? I thought it was a game, but apparently it took Mum and Dad a while to catch on. Even then, it turns out they're rubbish at hide-and-seek, because they could not find me. I could hear them calling, but they never even got anywhere close. Then I discovered, too late, that I was a bit stuck, and I had to meow really loudly to call them to me. It was dark and cold, and I was hungry and lonely. I do not recommend it as a fun game for all the family. The point is, I never even dreamed about going any further than under the house. Why would I need to, when everything I wanted was right here at home? But that was before Gobi. The thing about Gobi is, everyone thinks she's fantastic, special, a miracle of dog kind. I think it's because of the book all about her. People think if you've had a book written about you, you're important. But of course, Dad wrote that book, not Gobi. If Gobi had actually written the book, maybe I'd have been more impressed. I'm not denying that Gobi has led a more varied life, more adventures, more trouble, more chaos. I mean, yes, she ran through the Gobi Desert with Dad when he was doing his ultramarathon there a few years ago. I suppose that takes some sort of talent. Dad's always talking about the training it takes, the physical and mental strength, that sort of thing. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to do it. So, okay, we can give Gobi some sort of credit for running long distances. And yes, okay, she also survived getting lost in China after the race was done, before Dad could bring her home. Mum and Dad were so worried about her. Nobody knew where she was, or what had happened to her. Of course, at that point, Mum and I hadn't met her. We'd only seen photos. But somehow it already felt like we knew her. Some people say she ran away, but I know the truth, even if Gobi doesn't like to talk about it. Somehow she kept herself alive until Dad could find her again. That's how Gobi got famous. When Mum and Dad started a campaign on the internet to find her and bring her home, it worked, sort of. Even if she couldn't come home immediately because of some stupid rule about where and when pets can travel. Still, I suppose Dad wouldn't have spent all those months in China with her if she wasn't a bit important, or been so excited when they were finally allowed to come home and we were suddenly a family of 4 instead of 3. Lots of other people were excited too, it seems, as many of them wrote to tell us how happy they were for us. Really? Fan mail? For a dog? She can't even read. Neither can I, yet, but I imagine it's only a matter of time before that skill comes to me. Most things do. I'm a very accomplished cat. The worst part about having Gobi in our lives isn't the fans, though. The worst part is Mum and Dad. They adore Gobi. Before Gobi came, they talked to me, or about me. I was the centre of their world, and I liked being there. I knew exactly how important I was, until Dad met Gobi.